Morning, it's Thursday, welcome back to GCS. I had a delivery. I'll show you. So here we have a package on a pallet. And I'm hoping that this is a solution to this. So, I think on Sunday, we mentioned to people the fact that can you help me find an engine for one of these. Very specific engine, specific model number. And someone come along and I think the company said, oh, there's one now listed on eBay. And I have been looking on eBay for it. And then, so anyway, we found it on eBay. Then what we did find out was it's from a friend of mine who got it on eBay. Someone had spoken to about it and he got it on there. So it was a quick phone call. And here it is. Proper job. So hopefully in the next week or two this will be fitted into there and we'll have this back going again. So let's fingers crossed with that one. That's been collected I think later on today. Leave back over there. Get more straw out of that telehandler. Done. This tractor's being got ready with the telehandler behind it, so plenty going on. The yard is looking very, very, very bare. Okay, we're in the workshop. The white bales have been finished. We never quite got finished on Saturday, so we're flying that one. Anyway, we came across a problem, and it's led me to invent a new service that I've just decided to invent. So what I've decided to do now, I randomly pick a neighbour. So I go there and I randomly ask them for a certain tool. Have they got? And if so, we take it away with us, test it and use it, and then return. And today was my lucky neighbour Richard Williams, who was across the road from us here. Lovely guy. And I've borrowed a 1-inch hole saw because I couldn't find ours. So now we're going to test this 1-inch hole saw to put a 1-inch bulkhead in the back of this Bowser. Then we're going to return the said item and check it past its test. So I think Richard's quite made up with my new service to randomly borrow tools that we need. Richard, if you're watching, thank you. Good morning, it's Friday. The sun's shining, but we have had some quite good rain overnight. So, a lot on today. There's only me and Daniel here today, Michelle, out in the yard. Lee's off today. So, Daniel's going out the lorry in a minute to deliver. This is being collected later on this afternoon. And it's all been cleaned and valeted and looking cool. Nice shine on there. The cab has been nicely valeted and polished. Toolbox missing. It came back from the last hire like that. We've ordered one of them today, but all clean, all shiny, all looking very smart. It's good to go, isn't it, Daniel?
Just want some diesel in it.
Want some diesel in it?
Want some diesel in it.
Okay, how's Daniel today?
All right. Yes.
Apparently you was the thumbnail of our video yesterday, so you are the,
Yes.
you know.
That's why I got so many views and likes and comments and.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One man from Ireland didn't very complimentary though.
Oh no.
No, but you can't please everybody.
No.
That's going to get dieselled up and air-polluted now. Ready for the customer. The lorry's loaded, 2 different drops, both going out on potato harvest. So, nice little 14-tonne trailer there, and a 53695 JCB telehandler, and a 3-metre bucket. So Dan's going to drop the trailer off first, and then that way he can unload himself when he gets to the farm, which will save some time. So, looking rather good. That one shines, and there's not a lot left in the yard other than that. That's going out Monday. The yard's pretty bare. This is how we like it. lot left. Right, Friday afternoon. I've just popped into Agri-Link. They've been born in Lincolnshire. And if you watch Tom Lamb, you may have seen them on there in the past. I think Tom came here with a little car and was racing around the yard. Or something like that. I don't know. There we go. But there's an awesome amount of machinery here. There really is. And awful amount of kit. Anyway, I'll show you some of it. I think the Proforge brand, I believe, is their own. But there is this massive array here of machinery, all types of mowers, straw choppers, drills, crazy amount of stuff. I think it's grown since I was here last. There's a fair bit of kit now. Even got a springtime cultivator. You know, you don't see them. Don't see them very often. Not anymore. They used to be called Triple K when I was young. They look very similar. Can't even, yeah. An amazing amount of kit. Spearhead toppers. New Bailey trailer. Feeders. An amazing array of kit here. I'm taking the lazy approach. Sorry. I'm taking the energetic approach. Tom took the lazy approach, driving around here in his car. But oh my god, wow. I saw that springtime and realised there's an even smaller one. Or the big version with the folding wings. So there's a massive array of equipment here. It really is. Not all these brands I recognise. I don't recognise that. Talex. Barrel grab. This is definitely the place to come. And the amount of spares they got here, also awesome. So that's Agri-Link, but nice people to deal with, very professional, and the yard is superb. All right, I'm back in the yard. We've got to Friday, end of the day. Well, no, rephrase that, not the end of the day, end of most people's day. So, but anyway, as I walk past it, I must remind people, we have got these tanks in stock. 10,000 litres, all fitted out for the price of, I had to write it on my hand so I couldn't remember what it was going to be, for £5,850 plus VAT. That is a lot of tank for the money, with all the pump working. I'm not going to open it up, with all the pump work inside. So everybody wants a big diesel tank. That is very, very, very good value for money. We've got them here at GCS. The yard's like a ghost town. Daniel's still out on the lorry. I think we've got these two tanks we're going to start preparing in a minute. So we're going to both of these are going to get rubbed down and painted. Both of these are sold. It just means we're going to get on with them. But it's very hard to get on with them during the daytime when the phone keeps ringing and all the rest of it. So we're going to attack them in a minute and get them sorted. So plenty going on. Right, just come and sat in the workshop for a few minutes. So, just a thought, a question, genuine thing here. All I'm hearing about lately is kind of agricultural machinery dealers that are all cutting back, closing depots. Very, very sad news that Ray Valley Tractors ceased trading. And we bought machinery from them. Great sadness, lovely people to deal with. So it's, we know other dealers that are closing depots and cutting costs Where do you think this is all going to end up? Do you think we'll end up like, for example, Class in the UK, the dealerships, I believe I'm right in saying this, if I'm wrong then I apologise, are actually owned by Class themselves. So all the Class dealerships generally are owned by Class, I believe. If I'm wrong, please let me know in the boxes below. So, do you think other brands will end up following suit, where the dealerships that we go to are manufacturer owned? I don't know. But how do you think this is all going to pan out? Because obviously agriculture is in a battle. People are hesitant to invest a lot of money. I believe contracting is going to grow. I think farmers will use contractors a lot more. So how is this all going to pan out machinery-wise? Let me know in your thoughts below, because I'm interested. Obviously, it's part of my business. My view might be different to other people's, and my perception, because I'm very blinkered in, I kind of see what I see. But let us know what you think, how you think it's going to pan out, and how you think the machinery dealerships are going to go on. Do you think we're going to see some more big casualties coming up? You know, and I mean, I miss the days massively when we had small independent agricultural machinery dealers. Brilliant. You knew the reps, they came to see you, they were friends of yours, and it was easy to work with. Now these far larger dealerships, I find it not so easy. Maybe that's just my opinion. So I can't see us ever going back to the small ones, because I don't think it's going to be viable. So we're kind of stuck with these big dealers. But how's it going to work out? What experiences do you have from big dealers? Let us know in the boxes below. Let us know the experiences, good, bad, and everything else. So we'd love to know. I'm trying to get my head around how I move my business forward and in what direction I move my business forward. I've got a fair idea, but it'd be helpful to have some input from other people. So let me know what you think. That would be very, very interesting. It's quite bizarre being in the yard with very little there. A few Bowsers, that's going out. Both of them are sold. There's very little here. Very little here. Very weird. Anyway, we have got lots of big plans coming up. So you're going to see some big changes here. We've got some big reveals here to do shortly, which is quite cool. Well, I think they are anyway. Just a little early reminder, the Newark Vintage Tractor and Heritage Show is at the Newark Showground in November. Great show, lots to look at. So if you're into vintage tractors and old lorries, certainly go along and have a look. It's well worth a day out. I think I judged there last year. I think I'm judging there again this year. I think I am. Find out. And just be surprised what class I might be judging. That might be cool. Anyway, but I think we got it wrong last year, because it went a bit. I was doing New Holland and Ford tractors, and there was about 150 tractors scattered all over the showground. Quite a challenge finding them all and everything else. And I think my friend John Deere Mick had about 5 John Deeres to do, so the balance there was slightly out. But some me thinks that John Deere Mick will always be judging the John Deeres. But anyway, thank you for watching my video. I'm going to have a quick bite of tea, then I'm going to come back out. Michelle just told me that she sold 2 tanks and Bowsers. No, sorry, 2 static tanks. Bear in mind now it's Friday evening, and the customer wants to collect them at Saturday lunchtime. They're not being refurbished, but they've got to be cleaned out, they've got to be presented, they've got to have decals, and they've got to have the pump system fitted. So no pressure there. So we can do that. Right, thanks for watching. Please click and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow.